This is Vertigo Brewing, Raspberry Wheat Ale brewed with raspberries. Vertigo is at Hillsboro, Oregon. From some quick research I did, the brewery opened in 2008 and the tap room in 2012. Here's what the label looks like. I actually kind of like it. It's just basic red and white with Crater raspberries in there. As basic as it is, I actually think it's kind of nifty. On the side here, it just says, brewed and bottled by Vertigo in Hillsboro, raspberry wheat, IBU, and alcohol, an American wheat beer infused with an abundance of real raspberries, yielding a refreshing beer with a delicious blend of crisp, natural flavors. This is 5.3 alcohol, 15 IBUs. Here's those details on the side. To my knowledge, this beer is available all year round. I think this bottle cost me $4, and this is likely a summer beer even though it's not seasonal. I was looking for the recipe, and unfortunately, the website does not give any detail at all about what's in it. Now, being a raspberry wheat, I'm of course expecting a raspberry flavor. Wheat flavor, yes, but I can never seem to tell. I'm anticipating this being a light or medium body. Most raspberry beers are, most fruit beers are. Being that this is 15 IBU, it's not going to have any trace of bitterness at all. I'm going to go and open this up now. That's probably enough. I'm a little surprised by the color. I was expecting it to be darker than that. Kind of an orange color, I suppose. It's quite hazy. Thin head, about a quarter inch of it. It's very bubbly. I get soft but noticeable raspberry tartness out of the aroma. A little bit of sweetness. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and sample it now. I don't think I'm going to get anything else out of the nose besides that. Light tartness. The raspberry is absolutely there, but it's not that potent. It's forward. The raspberries tingle on the roof of my mouth. 80-90% of it's up there, the remainder's on my tongue, and the flavors dissipate pretty quickly. This tastes like it is light body. There's no noticeable hop character here at all. I'd say the tartness is probably the most dominant of anything. Mild sweetness, no maltiness. I'm not noticing the wheat at all. No spiciness. It tastes like somebody's taking, say, raspberry flavor and just brushing the top of my mouth with it. And it just stays up there and just kind of dissipates, doesn't really go anywhere. So tartness would be the first, and then followed by the raspberry flavor and the candy sweetness. There's no citrus or tanginess to it. Tanginess, is that a word? There's no grain or bread or malt flavors that I can tell. I think the raspberry tartness overpowers it. It does feel a little thin, not so much watery. It's not complex in the least, and there's really no character to this beer. Okay, I'm going to try the bottle now, see how that compares. Tingling tanginess that sticks to the roof of my mouth. As soon as I drink it, it kind of, the bubbles just kind of move around my mouth a bunch. Then it feels like it lifts up the roof, stays there, and dissipates. Not hoppy, not spicy, but tangy, sweet, tart raspberry. That's really about all there is to it. The bottle tastes pretty much the same as the glass. I don't really notice anything different out of it. So overall, this is not complex. There's not a lot of life to it. It's just really raspberry beer. I don't think it's solid or well-rounded. There are no off flavors I can tell. I don't notice any diacetyl, any astringency, fusel alcohols. There's obviously fruit in it, but there's not bad rotten fruit, so there's no fermentation problems. There's no chemical, say acetone nail polish, no rubbery plastic. It's not skunked, which is good. Would I buy this again? I might buy a bottle of it, but it doesn't blow my socks off. Would I recommend it? If you like lighter fruit beers, especially raspberry, you might like it. Vertigo Brewing Raspberry Wheat Ale. It's not amazing, it's not wonderful or great, very average, very typical, just a fruit beer. I'm going to go ahead and finish off my beer and have something else. Cheers.